Hello Pisces, welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be for the week of the 8th going to the 14th of January. So we're going to dive in. All right, I'm going to shuffle the cards. I'm going to lay them out for you. But make sure you like and subscribe if you have not already. And I'm going to get started for you. All right. Okay, Queen of Swords. This is definitely going to be a week of setting boundaries. I want to say calling the shots and making things fair. This is Libran energy. All right, so this is about bringing fairness and balance into situations, speaking your mind, speaking your truth, making sure that you know it's okay to say no at times. All right, and just really standing in a very logical position, okay? Not ruling with the heart, but definitely ruling with the mind, which seems beneficial for you guys this week, okay? But let me dive in. Let's see. Your overall energy this week is the 10 of Swords. Your challenges, 5 of Pentacles. What to focus on, the Ace of Wands. Recent past, the Hierophant. Your strengths, the Queen of Pentacles. Your near future is a 2 of Swords. Your feelings this week, the Emperor. Your environment this week is the Queen of Wands. Your hopes and dreams, Page of Wands, are your hopes for the week. And the outcome is a the four of Cups, as you can see here. I'll put it there. All right, my angels. So I'm going to switch the camera around and we'll dive into it. All right, Pisces, so let's have a little look and go one by one. So in your energy, you have the 10 of Swords. You're really cutting things out. Now, because this is coming up as you, usually this person is laying on the ground with swords in its back, so you guys are feeling a little bit defeated. All right, for some of you, maybe somebody has betrayed you, backstabbed you, or something really went against you. I kind of sense a bit of like this was kind of like as a surprise or from a build-up of things, to be honest, for some of you as well. But this is a card of completion and endings. I will say that if it's not to do with an external people around you, then you really could be putting an end to an old part of yourself, okay? This could be you putting an end to a part of yourself that you don't really want to be anymore, certain traits that you don't want to have anymore, whatever this may be, okay? But 10 of Swords coming up in your position, there definitely are some changes coming in your life because of something coming to an end. Now, in terms of your challenge for the week, it is the 5 of Pentacles. This card comes in when we've had a financial loss, when we're feeling a little bit out of luck, loss of hope, grieving something, or feel like something is missing in our life, okay? Now, we have that light in the center, so I do believe hope will come. I'm almost feeling like you guys have been through a bit of difficulty, and maybe the last year has been quite a bit of a challenge for some of you, or maybe the beginning has been quite a challenge for some of you. But both of these cards here have like a spark of light. 10 of Swords has the dawn, night is, the dawn is coming, if that's what it is, the daylight, the sun is starting to rise. And in that church here, we have that little light here that's about to grow and turn into something bigger. So you will regain your hope back again, but you're going through a tough time basically at the moment, but hope will be restored. This can again be a lot of things with the 5 of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold by someone, feeling like you don't really have help, support, or people to turn to, or you're just feeling a little bit out of luck at the moment, okay? Now, Ace of Wands is what you're being asked to focus on, okay? So Ace of Wands is a new beginning. Some of you could definitely be moving homes. There could be some travel coming up for you. This is exciting new beginnings, things that you're passionate about, okay? So for some of you, whatever this ending is actually going to spark something that you're actually passionate for, okay? So let's say you lose your job, you get made redundant or whatever, and it was something you did not expect, and made you feel at a loss financially or in terms of things in your life. Ace of Wands though is kind of the thing that arises from this. That is where the hope turns into, is you get to do something that you've always loved to do. You've always or go to move somewhere that you've always wanted to go, or brings you more life, more energy. That's what wands are about. It's energy, it's creativity, it's passion. So what they want you to focus on is bringing something to life, is this new idea, is this new beginning that is going to come through and change your world, to be honest with you. I like wand energy when it's new because it's refreshing, it's like fun, adventure, like experiences. I'm sensing a lot of that coming out for you guys this year. Of course, we have to let go of things that have been making us a bit stuck and stagnant though, or things that, you know, were a priority, but because it's ended in a way, it could be a relationship, for example. Let's say you were going down a very traditional route, which potentially could have been the case. I will kind of link this in one because this is your recent past, commitments, that could be contracts as well, to be honest, or just very grounded, very sturdy, traditional pathways. Something came to an end, probably outside of your control, left you in a bit of a lag, but all of a sudden you have the freedom to roam, you have the freedom to be independent, to go and do whatever it is that you want to do. So if it's a relationship or a marriage that came to an end, it is devastating in the time that it happens, but the Ace of Wands is almost like this new life. You're about to be reborn, Pisces, for a lot of you. Again, if it's a job with the Hierophant, whatever it is, if it's a home, for some of you, like, there is hope, there is something else. So don't worry, don't panic too much. Go through the emotions that you need to go through, of course, although for a lot of you, and I will go to it, you're kind of owning it, to be honest. You're kind of getting through it very well. Maybe because of that Queen of Swords energy, you're kind of like, okay, what's the solution? I'm not going to worry too much about the pain that is causing me, or the emotions I'm feeling. I'm just like head in the game energy, to be honest. Right, your strengths this week. I will talk about your recent past just very quickly. Some of you could have been recently married. Some of you could have got into a relationship recently. This doesn't have to be what's ending, to be honest with you. For a lot of you, it might not be the case. This is almost like a very traditional path that you were going through may have actually come to an end here. But for some of you, if you've recently been in a relationship, this could be your person. All right, for some. All right, now, yeah, you went down a traditional route. I think that is what's coming to an end for some of you. Your old beliefs, you know, traditional beliefs, I think is changing. Your strengths this week is the Queen of Pentacles, the ability to be stable despite what the world is kind of throwing around you. I do kind of get the sense here that you can tell when someone is lying, and Pisces, I guess it's because you guys are, you know, the psychics of the zodiacs. You guys are very intuitive. You're very, you know, you have very deep running emotions. You're very connected to the universe without realizing it, some of you. But the Queen of Pentacles is a very grounded energy. So despite what's going on here, your strength here is the ability to kind of stay grounded, stay rooted despite it all, and to be able to see through people's intentions. This tells me that maybe, your strength here as well, Queen of Pentacles, is also a really good card for being quite fertile, for bringing things to life, for having the right environment within you to bring things to life here. So you naturally, I'm feeling, are quite like good at manifesting. You hold the right environment internally for that. And that is your strength here. So even if you've made a loss, even if things have, you know, you feel like you've lost something from your life, you can rebuild it, or you can really kind of be stable throughout that whilst you rebuild yourself. All right. In the near future, you do have the Two of Swords, which represents a very big decision to be made. This may need your intuition, to be honest with you. So make sure you're tapped in, Pisces, when this decision comes up. But there are kind of only two options here. And when we choose one, this can be a difficult decision, to be honest, because when we choose one, it means we kind of had to sacrifice the other. So if we're choosing to move abroad, like very random message, when we're having to sacrifice, you know, leaving people behind so that we can explore the world, like it's almost like this energy of making a choice. Now, Two of Swords usually means I think you already know what the answer is. At least when you sit with yourself, sit with your intuition, you will definitely know what this is, but it requires action when you know, okay? So don't be afraid to make a decision and to go for it, okay? But don't make it quickly. Like, this card is like, don't rush this decision because it's quite important. But when you do know, and when you know, go for it. Okay. All right. Now, in terms of how you're feeling, well, you have the Emperor, which is great because this tells me that despite this energy, you're feeling empowered. So whatever this energy is, whatever this is, I I'm just really sensing that you're quite quick at rebuilding yourself, or feeling empowered in your life. So whatever needed to end, or whatever has come to an end, I think you've really accepted it for what it is. And difficult position it may have put you in, or are still in, you're still empowered. You're like, all right, I'm ready for my legacy. I'm ready to conquer the world. I'm in control. All right, this is discipline. Focusing on that legacy that you're going to build for yourself, the future that you're going to build for yourself, the empire. How you're feeling is in control, which is lovely. And that little lamb up there he's got around his shoulder, it represents spring. It's new beginnings, buffs. All right, so again, I think you feel very in control of what you're bringing to life. There's a sense of confidence. I like that. You're feeling confident, you're feeling assured, you're feeling disciplined, despite what's going on here. Ooh, all right. Now, in terms of your environment, there could be the Queen of Wands around you. This could be a fire sign who could actually help you with an idea or a mindset, I'm hearing. This could be someone who inspires you in some way, especially when it comes down to maybe your image, your beauty, because the Queen of Wands is known for that. Whether you have a crush on someone or they could have a crush on you. Could be someone you're already in a relationship with. This person could inspire you to do better in your life, to, bring new ideas into your life. This is a very independent energy. This is someone who has a love for animals, and maybe plants and flowers too, just because you have it here. This is someone who focuses on the positives. This person could be an influence in your life, or why you are really pushing through despite what you're currently going through, okay? This can also just be someone around you in a workspace as well. There's some significance around this person coming through. Queen of Wands could be someone who catches your eye, catches your attention here. All right. I'm also seeing some good coming through when it comes down to, again, this. I think you'll be taking an opportunity or creating that opportunity for yourself. Now, your hope. Everyone's been having this. Well, not exactly everyone, but this card has come up in this position for quite a few signs now, to be honest with you, Pisces. So you're not the only one whose inner child is really screaming for excitement, fun, and creativity. So make sure you are engaging in activities that make you happy. Things that we kind of forget about and don't really have time for is a good time to bring that in, because it's what you're really hoping for. This is also about good news as well as what you're hoping for, so that's coming through here as well. But I really feel like the more that you bring fun into your life, the more you're attracting fun back in. So we got to initiate a little bit there. So yeah, there's that. And an interesting outcome is the Four of Cups. Four of Cups usually represents boredom, feeling a bit jaded or disconnected. It is Piscean energy, to be honest with you. So I would say just be aware of getting a bit lost in the imagination without actually doing anything. I mean, your imagination can be good, especially in terms of like creating ideas and visualizing, so that's great, but make sure we're feeling grateful for the other things, because again, emotionally, there's not a lot of emotional cards here, to be honest with you. The only cup card that we have is the Four of Cups, which is feeling kind of disconnected and a little bit lacking of gratitude, because sometimes we forget, that's all, and sometimes we're going through so much. I think you're not really focused on your emotions, but that kind of tells me it might be a good time to just sit and only a little bit think about what you have around you that makes you smile, or what is in the world that makes you smile, or the things that you have that you're grateful for, okay? Just some small things. It doesn't have to be major, especially because you're going through a lot, I understand. But again, quite closed off emotionally. In your emotions, you're again disciplined and in control. Four of Cups is telling me that there's some dissatisfaction that might need to be addressed. But again, I think through time, I think it will deal with itself, because that Ten of Swords and the Five of Pentacles is quite harsh. But again, you're in control, you're dealing with it. Focus on the new beginnings at hand, and get ready to make a major decision, okay? But let's dive into your dice. I'm going to roll the dice for you. This will give you a planet, a number, and a star sign to watch out, not watch out for in a bad way, but to keep in mind this week. But I'll show you, I'll explain. For Pisces, please. All right, you have Venus energy. I like that. That's like that's very similar to that Queen of Wands. So there's someone around you who I think is going to highlight something to do with beauty or abundance in that degree. It's a very divine feminine energy. It's about love. It's about pleasures. So that is something that they're asking you to focus on. You also have the number 9, travel, adventure, spirituality, religion. All right, this is about expansion and expanding your knowledge here. It could be through new experiences that you find more joy, to be honest with you, or through some travel that you find love, or that you find love of life, for example. You also have Scorpio energy, okay? So this is really to do with the deep stuff, okay? Could be dealing with a Scorpio or have a Scorpio placements yourself. With this kind of combination, I think this could be like deep love for something here. Or it could also be, the number 9 is also about higher education. So you could actually really find something to study or to research that you really, really enjoy. And that Scorpio energy is about diving really deep into the layers and finding even more things out about it. So really big expansion, but not expansion outward. You're going deep into something here this week. Alrighty, Scorpio energy is also about transformation and change, death and rebirth. So we did have that coming up as well. But again, you have a lot of love coming in for you and beauty, especially within your image here, Pisces, and looking after yourself a bit more and loving yourself in whatever practice you guys do that makes you feel that way. But anyway, I love you guys. Wish you all the best. Please let me know how this reading resonated with you down below. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys next time. Alright.